Hi there, I'm Zoe Booth, a flute teacher and ABRSM Examiner, and I'm here to talk about preparing for the ABRSM Performance Grade and how the performance as a whole is assessed. Performance grades are remote assessments that are purely about performance. Perhaps this is a good moment to think about how the ABRSM Performance Grades are assessed. From the practical grades, as teachers, we're already familiar with each piece being marked out of 30. The only difference in a performance grade is that there are 4 pieces instead of 3. The remaining 30 marks for the performance grade are awarded for the performance as a whole, an assessment examiners can make only once the whole programme has finished. You can find the marking criteria for performance grades in the qualifications specification available on the ABRSM website. In reflecting on the mark for the performance as a whole, examiners will not base any part of their assessment on the choice of repertoire. The programme content is up to the performer, bearing in mind the requirements of including one piece from each of the lists A, B and C, plus a free choice piece of the required standard and minimum duration. Marks for performance as a whole will be awarded based upon the 3 criteria areas of communication, interpretation and delivery. It's great to consider each of these as we assist our pupils in preparation for their performance grades. Essentially, communication refers to the relationship between the performer and the audience, interpretation to the relationship between performer and their music, and delivery to the performer and their instrument or voice. As we know, communication is all about getting across an enjoyment of music making and sense of occasion. Interpretation relates to projecting appropriate variety and stylish character, as well as sensitivity to balance, such as taking the lead in a duet or blending in. Delivery is about security, of course, but also about consistency, both within pieces and also between the programme items. Making smart repertoire choices, which are a match to the student, supports all 3 of these criteria areas. In preparation, the key skills of performing can only really be developed by gaining experience of playing to other people. I ask my students to take every chance they can to get family and friends to listen to them, in formal and also in informal settings. As ABRSM performance grades are also recorded, it's great to take the opportunity to encourage our pupils to get used to filming themselves on a regular basis, perhaps recording individual items from their programme ahead of the live continuous recording of all 4 pieces for the performance grade itself. Another side benefit of making these recordings is the chance for our students to watch themselves back, which we, as performers, know is a good way of developing heightened awareness as to how we come across to an audience.